Hello brothers. It's like the first YouTube video we've had in like 5 years, and I want to just get straight into it. It's going to be just a conversation, just a talk, just me yapping for probably 10 minutes about all kinds of shit. I just made a Instagram reel that I got a little emotional about, as you can probably tell. Also, my camera is balancing on my steering wheel right now. Let me show you what you look like. That's what you guys look like right now on my steering wheel. But anyway, you're probably wondering, obviously, for starters, what even am I doing on YouTube? What am I doing these days? Well, I'm doing a few different bits. We're trading. We're taking the content more seriously, obviously, with the YouTube video. But I just want to be real, to be honest. I just want to be authentic. I just want to be true to myself and true to the people that support me and that follow me and that have followed me. And it's also just a document, you know? I want to be able to look back in 10, 20, 30 years time and be able to be like, look at me at 30 years old, 29. But yeah, I mean, that's a perfect segue to talk about what I want to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. I don't know if I'll get through all of it. I'll probably side tangent. I've got ADHD, so we'll see how we navigate this. But yeah, it's going to be 2026 in 10 hours and 30 minutes. And I'm really trying to put myself into a position mentally of positivity. And genuinely, it's fucking tough, bro. It's tough, man. I spend 99% of my time alone, not talking to anyone, not expressing my ideas, not expressing my creativity, smoking weed. And I'm 29. It's like, you can't live like that forever. You can't. And I'm the biggest advocate of, if you don't change, it won't change. Now I want to just talk about something. Brotherhood. And it's weird actually, because I'm in a setting that has just given me many perspectives of the male journey. And it's getting me emotional because, like, when you're a man and when you're younger, when you're a young boy and you go out and you knock on for your friends and you go out and play out and you get back home and you're on the game and then you get to school and you're with your boys, and there's so much camaraderie, there's so much brotherliness, there's so much friendship. And of course, as you get older, we all know people grow apart. We don't have much time anymore. I mean, as I'm talking about this as a guy and a daughter making a TikTok together, it's just, life's crazy, man. And sometimes it throws you some crazy signs and signals. So anyway, let me get back to my story anyway. So I was just here and I was talking about brotherhood and I was talking about friendships on my Instagram reel. And as I was talking about male loneliness and I was talking about being alone on Christmas and spending so much time alone as a man, I looked to my right and there's a guy in his car. He's been here the same time as me. He's been here about half an hour. Probably he was here before me. And he's just on his own in his car. Nothing particularly sad about it, but it just makes you wonder. I'm here on my own in my car recording this video talking about male loneliness. He's alone in his car. And like I say, maybe I'm not saying he's depressed. I'm just saying it just made me think, like, what's going on with him? I hope he's good. I wanted to just go over and just say, yo, what's good, brother? I hope everything's okay. I hope you're good. And I love you, you know? It's, we don't get a lot of love as men. And I don't want to be the victim. I don't want to downplay anyone's role. But we don't get a lot of love. We don't get a lot of love. So it's good to spread love to a fellow brother and be nice as much as you can. And then I look to my left. There's two young lads just playing by the lake. They're still there now, they're just chilling. They're just throwing shit in the lake. And his boy's hands was cold. One of them's got gloves on, the other one doesn't. And his boy's hands were cold, and the kid with the gloves on, he's got the kid with the no gloves on, he's rubbing his hands, and they're blowing on each other's hands to try and get shit warm, and they're just doing funny shit. And it's like, when was the last time you did that as a grown man? Not that gay shit, but, you know, did some fun shit with your bro, you know? Did some cool shit, did some goofy, funny shit with your bro. With a couple of the bros, you know? And then I look to my left, and there's a guy and his daughter making TikToks. And it makes me think about my sons. It makes me think about the amount of time that I won't be able to get back. The amount of time and things that I've missed that I'll never be able to see again for the first time. So yeah, it sucks being a man. You have to figure it out, of course. I don't want to make this the victim video. Fucking me sat here crying. I literally said to myself today, I gotta make sure that I don't cry on camera today. I don't want any videos of me on the internet crying. We failed on day one, so I just think we're so hard on ourselves. We beat ourselves up so much. Some of us never got the love we deserved. Some of us were hurt. Some of us were abused. Some of us weren't. Everyone has a different story. I think that's another thing that's really, it's just hitting me on a deeper level, is that on some level everyone is going through some shit. I mean, even to this level, no matter what you think of the man Tate, I don't really have many opinions of him these days. He does his own thing. He's on loads of different stuff. But no matter what your opinion is of the man had no reason to get into a boxing ring with a kid half his age and get his head punched off. The man's on top of the world. He has as much money as he wants, all these businesses, etc, 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 right? Yeah, whatever. If you people who hate him want to say whatever else, cool, whatever. If you look at it from a very bog standard straight point of view, the man has everything any young man would ever want. Women, riches, cars, houses, whatever, right? The man has no reason to prove himself by getting into a boxing ring. He does it and gets fucking embarrassed, punched the fuck out. Think about being the top of what the media or society would call like the masculinity, which again some of you might disagree with and probably laugh at, that's fine. When you think about it from a fucking realistic point of view, it's the truth, whether you want to agree with it or not. And he now has to sit in that embarrassment of millions and millions of people calling him this, calling him that. And it's not about Tate, it's not about him, it's just about, as a man, everything that you have to take on through your journey, through the success, through the failures. And he has sons, you know. I just think about the legacy, I think about the future, I think about how that impacts him, what goes through his mind. Imagine being at that level and having all of that negativity and self-doubt then. Like, you've already made it. We think we put these ideas in our head that like once you've made it and you've got enough money and like all your problems disappear, and it's like, no, you can put yourself into positions to create problems. And that's exactly what Tate did. He created a problem in his life. He obviously got into the ring and he got knocked the fuck out and pretty much embarrassed. And that's a heavy hit to take to a man's ego, and he probably needed it. But I just think that it's insane how many men are on their own journeys, silently struggling, with no one to talk to, with no one to open up to. I just think it's really fucking sad. And it's why I want to do something about it. It's why I will do something about it. Because no one should feel lonely. But But it's 2026 tomorrow. This year's been crazy. We went to Malaysia, Thailand. I guess it wasn't this year, was it? Yeah, Switzerland was last year. Switzerland, France and whatnot. But we travelled a bunch. We made a lot of money. We lost a lot of money. Me and my position, where I'm at now, I might as well be completely honest about everything. I might as well put it all out on the line, so at least in the future I can see that this is exactly where I was. I'm behind on my car payments. I'd rather just be completely honest. I'm here to talk, bruv. I'm here to talk. I'm not here to fucking lie. I'm here to be honest and tell the truth, sorry. I'm behind on 2 car payments. My insurance runs out on my car today. I don't have the money to pay for the payments or my insurance. I have one 100k funded trading account, which I'm currently down about 8 bills on, I think. Maybe 1,200. I have assets of a few watches, some designer bags, some designer shit. I have monthly stuff to pay off. I've got sons that I don't see. I've got no relationship with my mother. I've got hardly any friends, probably 4 max. I don't know if I'm happy. I don't quite know what happiness is anymore, to be honest. To be truthful. To be just completely honest. I don't know what happiness is. I don't know what my idea of happiness is anymore, which is kind of a shocking thought that's just now coming over me. I don't know what my idea of happiness is, and it's kind of scary to have that realization right now on camera. I don't know. You know, I miss being a young lad and hopping on the bikes and going to the park, chilling with the boys, causing mischief, knocking on, getting on the game for the boys, getting to school and seeing the lads and seeing your friends and shit. It gets really lonely as you get older as a man. I feel like unless you have a really solid group of friends, it gets really fucking lonely the older you get as a man. So this year I want to get closer to the man that I want to become. I'm going to be 30 this year. I don't want to be the same anymore. I don't want to be in the same position. I don't want to keep making the same mistakes. I don't want to keep self-sabotaging. I don't want to keep going around in circles with my baby mum. I don't want to keep doing the same shit, bro. When I was younger, I felt destined for so much more. I felt destined, like I was born to be something. And the older you get, the more adversity you face, the more the flame diminishes. And it's down to you to keep the flame alive. So with that, brothers, I really want you to know that you're not alone and you can always reach out to me. And I love you. And I'm proud of you, brother. Because whether you think you made something of yourself or succeeded in 2025, you made it through it. That's the main point. So hopefully we'll be doing these videos and doing some sort of videos like this every week. But if you stayed to the end and you enjoyed, I much appreciate you. I don't really care if you did or not. This was just, I just wanted to get a video out. I wanted to just talk. I just wanted to talk. I'll do more probably. I like to just talk. I like to, when my brain gets going and I can talk about something for a long time, I can get very deep on it. But It's hard when you don't speak to many people. Your brain doesn't just whir up. Anyway, I hope you all have a great new year. Reach out to the people you care about, and make sure you take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.